Let's roll back the hands of time a little bit. The year is May. The year is May. The year is 2021. The month is May. And a young aspiring Linz has decided, you know what? He's going to try making some YouTube videos. His first one, well, first proper one that he put any effort into, absolutely popped off. The YouTube algorithm picked it up. It was an absolute banger. Kickstarted his channel like you would not believe. The second one, the first, what I would say, proper commentary video, the old MX Bikes Ride and Chat with Linz #1, did not do so well. So, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be recreating the very first commentary video that I made on the channel, which is, for some reason, riding Supermoto pit bike around a kart racing pro track. If for some reason, you know, I made a whole channel based around MX bikes to begin with, and the second proper video I've done there was not really playing MX bikes, but rather playing like GP bikes on kart racing pro tracks on Supermoto bikes. If you've been putting off buying that new MX gear, or you're just looking for some new daily MX related clothing, then head on over to fxrracing.com. Code MXPR_Linz15 at checkout will give you 15% off all motocross and lifestyle products. This code is applicable to the European, Swedish and Norwegian websites, not Canada or the USA. And whilst I've got your attention, you may as well subscribe to the channel. It's just one click of a button and it puts a big old smile on my face. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. So yeah, if you are one of the 1,704 people that have watched that video, because I did check before I started recording this, let me know. Let me know if you ever watched that. I'm too scared to go back and actually watch the video myself, because I was using a very old Logitech headset for my microphone back then, so I imagine that the audio balance is all over the place. I'm probably cutting out at the low points, I'm probably spiking at the high points, and I'm probably recording nowhere near the video quality that I record these days. For the sole reason being is I had a lot worse computer. However, I do remember kind of doing it in very many attempts, because I was so scared about crashing all the time in the footage and in the riding that I kind of retook the whole video, even though it's live commentary. I think it's live commentary anyway. This could be embarrassing if I'm incorrect. Yeah, I just remember being like super concerned about the riding, having to be up to a certain level. I'm not so concerned about that these days. You know, I feel like you can play this game at any speed and make content on it, and as long as you are an entertaining enough person, people will watch. So I want to say, if any of those 1,704 people are watching this video right now, please don't just go searching for compliments or glory hunting in the comments if that doesn't apply to you. But let me know. Let me know if you've been around since essentially day one. Because the video before that, which is my 5 ways of how to improve in MX bikes video, is really what kind of launched the channel to begin with and gave me that starting off momentum. And I feel like it was just right place, right time, YouTube algorithm being nice to me getting lucky. I think I could have even suffered from a little bit of the old TikTok syndrome, where the first video that you post, or at least the first video that you post in quite a long time, will get absolutely like shone upon on searches and everything, you know, like they really push it out. Because I think what they want to do is go, this is how many views you can be getting all the time, why don't you keep making more content for us to put ads on for you to then get paid, etc, etc. But if TikTok's anything to go by, your first 1 or 2 posts absolutely blow up, and then the ones after that, they do not get pushed anywhere near quite as hard. So I feel like that similar thing did happen on the old YouTubes. You know, that 5 tips video is currently sat on like 150,000 views. It's gone through like peaks and spikes here and there, where it's had loads of views and then none, loads of views, none, like repeating. It's just how the YouTube's, I don't know, his like algorithm works for some reason. This video, or the video that I'm replicating here, not so much. And a very young Linz probably had no idea what he was getting himself into. Oh, right, what I do want to remember, let's go back to the pits real quick, is when we ride on, let's just call it asphalt or concrete, cement, like whatever you want to call it, road, tarmac, any one above, Eli tarmac, as soon as you spin out once or twice and you've lit that rear tyre up, that's it, it's game over. You are not getting any sort of traction back, so you're better off just going back to the pits. And it's nice to know that even through all of the MX Bikes beta updates since I first started playing the game, I think I either joined very back end of 15 or very start of 16, and we're on beta 18 now, so actually we've only had 2 betas in over 2 years. That's a sad realisation. Pavoso, please fix. Yeah, after all this time, it looks like we still have some very weird and wonderful head shake going around some of these corners. This was definitely the case back then as well. I do remember it like thoroughly. I do think that the traction on tarmac was a bit better back then, though. I do seem to be just slipping around a bit more than I expected to. Like even trying to brake really gently coming into these corners, not really doing too much. And because I'm too scared of going back and watching that video for the sake of absolutely cringing within myself and like swallowing myself like a black hole, I'm very intrigued to know what the subjects were that I covered then. But to be honest, it was probably along the lines of thanking everybody for how well the previous video done. Probably talking about analytics a bit. I know I did that. I think I only done a total of 2 videos that were called like Ride and Chat with Limbs. I think it was number 1, number 2, and then I think I just spinned it off. I think I scrapped it at that point, and that's kind of been a running theme on the channel over the last 2 years. Is I don't think I've ever committed to seeing a series all the way through. Actually, no. I suppose the only one proper series that I guess I could say that I completed was the Sons of the Forest. Just live streaming those and completing that game. That was like 4 or so live streams, which as a series, 4 videos is 4 streams is very, very short. But compared to like my MTX Moto Tracks series that I've done way back in the day, Monster Energy Supercross, career modes, etc., they never got finished. They just never did. I don't know. I get bored of doing the same thing too often, or if I grind something out, like this speaks to the MTX Motor Track side of things. I know I grinded it out for a couple of hours each day to like pre-record a bunch, and then I split that out over X amount of time. And then because I hadn't recorded in so long, and it got time for me to have to go again, I just kind of lost the motivation to do so. So I just never really touched on it again, and just kind of left it there. Monster Energy Supercross, you know why I never completed a Monster Energy Supercross career mode, because the games are just absolute booty cheeks. So the same with Legends, actually. Like Legends is just not entertaining at all. I know I've done a couple videos on that, and then realising just how repetitive the career mode is, and I feel like at least games like this and MX Simulator, for example, I don't think they really miss out on not having a career mode, because I mean it's 2023. Majority of people that are buying games are buying them to play online. Realistically, I know that's not everybody. I know there's always that single player fan base out there. Same reason why games like Call of Duty still put out like campaign every single year. You know, they're not solely multiplayer anymore. Although it wouldn't shock me if one day we just get some battle royales only and that's it. You know, no standard multiplayer like 6v6, no campaign modes anymore. Or if there is a campaign, you've got to go and purchase it as DLC, something crazy like that. So I think campaigns and actually like rich story-based games they're dying out. They are dying out overall, and I think gaming as a whole is in a bit of a weird spot these days. You know what? Now you've got battle passes and just constant microtransactions everywhere. I feel like it's very rare to get like a AAA title release these days that actually has all of the content in it that you need from the get-go. And even then, like some of the releases I've seen have just been absolutely buggy messes. You know, like the latest Saints Row game was just dreadful. Obviously we had Cyberpunk not that long ago that was like super hyped up, and when it was released it was just an unplayable mess. I think that's a bit more fixed these days. I think you can actually go and play it now. But yeah, modern AAA titles, I don't know if they just try and over-promise and under-deliver. I think a lot of it is time constraints being put on the people making the game, so publishers put in far too much pressure on the developers. So I don't even think it's the developers' fault. I think it's just the greedy corporations trying to push games out as quickly as they can for as much money as they can, which ends up really just hindering the game overall. One company that actually I don't know if I can just praise Rockstar for everything that they've done. They've done some interesting things in their time, but GTA 6, my god, I'm excited for GTA 6. That has been a very, very long time in the works. That's something that me and Charlie will probably have a lot of fun playing. I don't know if I'll live stream it, but I might record some online bits here and there, maybe get some funny moments on it, and you guys might enjoy it just as the occasional upload from time to time. Fun fact, I own GTA 5 from day one. I grinded online so much for like loads of money in the early days, just doing races over and over and over again. I never ever completed the career. or campaign or story, whichever you want to refer to it as. I got like a good half of the way through multiple times because I remember I had to delete it a few times here and there to make space on my PS4. Is it PS4? Has PS4 been out that long? Anyway, one or two. Yeah, I had to create space on whatever PlayStation it was I had at the time because it was a huge game. That's yeah, never completed that. So I'd like to complete GTA 6 story mode at some point. Maybe that is something that I can live stream. So I've been feeling the same about Red Dead 2 since I've been playing a bit of Red Dead 2 recently, but I know for a fact that I'd get some like awful spoilers from people, so I will not be doing that. People like to spoil. I got a lot of spoilers in chat when I was doing Sons of the Forest, so I try and shy away from games like that because people get excited when they know more than you, so then they want to tell you that information even if you don't want it or didn't ask for it. But yeah, you know what? This has been 10.5 minutes and me kind of just meandering around this very tight and twisty karting track. What I'm going to do, reluctantly, is in the description of this video I'm going to link the original video so you can go and watch that should you wish, and try and compare 2021 Lins to 2023 Lins, see how they stack up, see if the video quality's got a bit better, and I think I'm going to love you and leave you at that. It's a bit of a short one, but I don't know what I was thinking when I thought of this video concept back in the day. Maybe I was just trying to be different. There's only so many laps you can spin of a go-kart track without it getting slightly repetitive. I mean, I'm 10 laps deep. Nothing's going to be changing because there's no road, there's no jumps to get wrong, there's no ruts to get wrong. It's just, you know, flat. So, yeah, thank you for all the support, I guess, over the last 2 years. If you were any of those 1,704 people that I mentioned, please do let yourself be known. You'll definitely be getting a big old love heart next to your comment. I do appreciate all of you. And I am going to disappear now and do a bunch more pre-recording because, like I said in the last video, I'm going away for like 5 or 6 days and I have nothing pre-recorded at all. I'm currently day to day, so this is going to be the first day in advance that I've done. I still need to do about another 4 or 5, so we'll see how that goes. We'll see what weird and wonderful concepts I can create, quite like Mr. 2021 Lins. But I hope you enjoyed. Please do drop a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd be very much appreciative of that. And catch you guys in the next video. Have a lovely rest of the day. Peace.